Here's something interesting I've noticed from Avatar The Last Airbender. So, if you listen to Iroh right here in episode 1,
No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles.
this ends up coming in later when Zuko uses his breathing exercises to warm himself up right here. And later on, you see him doing this much better when he's in the cooler in the boiling rock. You see he has some good breath control right here, keeping himself warm. So right here in this last Agni Kai is when it's really important though, because if you watch it, you see right here Azula is panting right now at the very end, while Zuko's breathing is really controlled. So that's just another way in which Zuko grew as a firebender and is better than Azula now, and why he won the Agni Kai.
Ever since Mom died, I've been doing all the work around camp. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom. See this necklace? My mother gave it to me.
It's beautiful.
I lost my mother in a Fire Nation raid. I know. My mother's necklace! It's gone! My mother's necklace! Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation. My grandmother gave my mother this necklace, and my mother passed it down to me. Understand? We lost our mother in a raid. You're king! Or, I know, you can bring my mother back!
I'm sorry, but what the hell is the point of having a green screen forehead? Like, what am I ever gonna put up there that's gonna be, like, so cool?
Okay, so I was a RA at school this year, and Avatar was my floor theme. So in honor of it being back on Netflix, let's check it out. Okay, so this was the first thing that you saw when you got off the elevators. It was kind of like Aang in the Avatar state, you know? And then this took so long to make. It literally took like 3 hours. It's made out of cardboard and paper. And how could I not include the most iconic intro to a show ever? Then I also had a little cubby where I'd put my favorite episodes and I'd like change it every month. We have little Momo right there. And this is my favorite part. I had lights going around the floor and I had it like Zuko was like lightning bending it. How cool. And I wanted to do a lot more because I was having a lot of fun, but you know, school ended, so...
What are you doing here, Twinkle Toes? How'd you know it was me?
Do you really think friendships can last more than one lifetime?
I don't see why not.
I can't believe it. Toph?
Nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes.
Toph was like to Aang, like, do you think friendships can last more than one lifetime? And then Aang was like, I don't see why not. And then in Aang's like next lifetime, Toph just goes, nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes. The friendship lasted more than one lifetime.
Oh, what you got there? Cactus juice! Past Avatar wisdom. You must be decisive. You must execute your duties. Do whatever you need to do to protect the world. And that motherfucker's life! Season 2 Zuko does something morally correct his entire body! Roku, I warned Aang about the comet so he can train to defeat the Fire Lord and end the war. Kyoshi, you fucked up a perfectly good avatar so you didn't look at it, it's got anxiety! Sokka, wakey, eggs and bacon, Aang, but I'm a vegan. Sokka, wakey, vegetables and sadness! Arrow, I think Zuko can take care of himself. Zuko coughs. Arrow, from the other side of the world. Oh my god, are you okay? I'll be there within an hour. Azula, I think I'm dying inside. Ozai, then suffer in silence.
Turning to Aang from Avatar. Let's do this.
See, I don't know what made me want to do this at all. Like, this has never been a thing I ever wanted to do, but you know.
Quarantine's got me acting up. Brad Mondo's going to come for me.
Do I even have like enough hair for this? Oh no. I had the thing, but like, I'm just doing this because like, what, am I gonna run it through my hair? I didn't do any research before doing this. How long am I supposed to keep it on? Wait, oh my god.
At this point, my friend Seth came over to help me. Yay.
I look like a Q-tip.
Then we made some ramen, then we got to work. Took a few coats of bleach, and then we started making TikTok memes. Yay.
Next time you call me pressed, you better put D in front of it. Whack ass hoe, my way.
The bleach took a few tries, but then we finally got it down. Then we started marking where the arrow's gonna be. The next video I post will be the results. Yay!
It's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se. It's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se.
Alright, you ready? Yeah. Hey! Shh, dude, no. You gotta go like, hey. Oh, okay. Wait. My words float on the sound. My thoughts swimming around. Yeah. Wait for the drop of the sound. Yeah. Hey. My words float on the.
So you finished Avatar The Last Airbender but don't know what order to read the comics in. Don't worry, I got you. The first comic you're going to want to read is called The Promise. The second comic you're going to want to read is called The Search. The third comic will be entitled The Rift. The fourth comic will be called Smoke and Shadow. The fifth comic is going to be called North and South. And the sixth comic is going to be called Imbalance. You can also read the comics that take place during the show, which are entitled Team Avatar and also The Lost Adventures. Then after that, you can move on to the graphic novel of The Rise of Kyoshi, and then The Shadow of Kyoshi. And if you want to watch Korra and anything else, you can do that as well.
Do you ever just look at them though and can't believe how pretty it is? Why do we always end up here? I wrote to Zuko. Oh dear, gorgeous. I wrote to Azula. You fucking donkey! If you really wanted to be like old times, then I could chase you around and try to capture you. Zuko is intimate, kinky roleplay shit. 50 Shades of Honor! While the water tribe looked like they were about to hit the hardest 9 of all time! The grocery crab. The show bucket. Art appreciation day. You stole Appa. I don't know what you're talking about. You said to put a muzzle on him, Aaron.
I'm actually crying now because in one of the last scenes of Avatar, they have all the tribes, right? Fire, water, earth. And there's just one people because there's no air. So Aang just didn't have anyone from his nation.
Do you ever just look at them though and can't believe how pretty it is? Why do we always end up here? I wrote to Zuko. Oh dear, gorgeous. I wrote to Azula. You fucking donkey! If you really wanted to be like old times, then I could chase you around and try to capture you. Zuko is intimate, kinky roleplay shit. 50 Shades of Honor! While the water tribe looked like they were about to hit the hardest 9 of all time! The grocery crab. The show bucket! Art appreciation day. You stole Appa. I don't know what you're talking about. You said to put a muzzle on him, Aaron.
This is my Avatar tier list. Note, this is for main characters, not Sparky Boom Man. D tier, Jet. He serves his purpose. C tier, Mei. She's just kind of Zuko's goth girlfriend. Fire Lord Ozai. He's just kind of the Fire Lord. He's evil. Yue. She's the moon. B tier, Ty Lee. Sokka's main girl, Suki. Momo. Boomy. Controversial pick for the top B tier, Sokka. He's a great character, but not A tier. A tier, Katara. Yip Appa himself. Azula, great character arc. And then top of A tier, Aang. He's the Avatar. He's got to save the world. We all know where it's going. S tier, Toph, Zuko, and Iroh. No questions asked. But for S plus tier, we got Spark Boom Man, Cabbage Man, and Sokka. You thought I'd do my boy like that?
that Aang's style of airbending was not the best. It went on to say that Zahir's style was better and he was potentially the best in the series. Aang's style relied on him being a pacifist because he was a monk with nomad training, which means they were taught to be clever, quick on their feet, able to use their own opponent's momentum against them. It's really just made for self-defense, to be honest with you. Which is why most benders have difficulties going up against it. They've never seen the style of fighting. Primarily why Zahir was thoroughly beaten by Tenzin. Primarily because he's never experienced this style of fighting before, which he had tried to adapt to. But still take into account, by the time he fought Tenzin, it was only 2 weeks into him having bending. But think about it like this, people. In a short time, this man mastered all 36 lessons of the Airbender philosophy, took his untested style of lethal bending and combined it with the old disciplines, and created a technique so deadly it gave the Avatar PTSD, and defeated world-renowned benders with it, such as Kaya and both the Beifongs. New Age of benders are stronger because they don't go off of these styles anymore. We're actually bad at it, leading to this new group using lethality. So it's more pacifism versus the art of lethality.
Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4.
Fire, and 3 other nations no one cares about, live together in harmony. That was until the Fire Nation realized we were carrying everyone on our backs, and decided to assert our rule. They thought the Avatar could stop us, but they were wrong.
For those who watched Avatar The Last Airbender, can we talk about something? Recently, the show was added to Netflix in the US, which is incredible because it's finally getting the talk and attention it finally deserves. However, just recently, I've also noticed a lot of comments where people are just like, why are you talking about Avatar The Last Airbender? That ended years ago. Oh my god, you're just watching it now? First off, shut the fuck up. This series did not come out in an age of social media, so I'm finally glad it's getting the attention it deserves. And secondly, for many people, they're re-watching it for like the 10th, 20th. For me personally, it's the 15th time. I love this show. It's probably the best show of all time. And it's good that new people are watching it too, because whenever they watch it, they're like, shit, this show is hype as fuck, and I'm glad I finally saw this show. More of the story, let people watch the show. Let them talk about it. It's good that the show's being talked about. Naruto's been over for years, and people to this day still talk about it and make music about it.
お前はもう